Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to a new vlog. I have been doing lots of traveling recently, so if you haven't seen my last couple videos, check them out. My last few were a trip to the Cotswolds, packing with me, and our trip to Gibraltar. So I love traveling, as you can tell, so I hope you enjoyed those videos if you watched. If not, do check them out. But I am back to a vlog today, and of course more beauty and fashion content coming soon. But I just wanted to say we had such an amazing time in Gibraltar. It was exactly what we needed. I think we both just needed some time away and also time somewhere warmer, somewhere where we could just relax, have a slow pace every day and just do what we want, and it was so needed. I feel like there were moments where I would close my eyes and I would just let the sun hit me, and I think we forget how much we need sunshine and fresh air and exercise every day. I kind of wish I lived there, because it would just, I would be outside all the time, and I mean, I know I could do that here in the UK, it's beautiful here, but it is cold right now. We actually woke up to snow yesterday. I was so disappointed, because after being somewhere warm and sunny like Gibraltar, coming back here and then like 2 days later waking up to snow, I was like, what is going on? It is March, it is springtime in my mind, but thankfully it melted the same day, so it's all good. But I did take a clip because I was like, this is crazy. I was not happy about it, but it's all good. It is a beautiful sunny day now. I think quite chilly, but I love to see the sunshine. So I wanted to start this vlog off with a little bit of a haul, because while I didn't buy anything in Gibraltar, which I'm very proud of myself for, I did buy something in the Cotswolds beforehand. I wanted to share that with you now. I just didn't have the time because we had so much happening all at once with our travels, and now that we're back in the UK, I can show you my new things, and I'm very, very excited about them. So I went to my favorite boutique in the Cotswolds called La Boule. They have a store in Burford and in Broadway, but I love the Burford store. Tom and I love going to Burford. I think it's our favorite place in the Cotswolds. The people are so nice and lovely. We just love it there. It's so charming and really special to us. But we always go to La Boule in Burford. We have to check out the Broadway store. But if you go, say hi to Meg. She is so nice, and she's always been really good to us, and we love stopping by, saying hi to her, and yeah, do say hi to her. But I wanted to show you a few purchases I made, because some of their new spring pieces had came out in stores when we went, and I was just too tempted. I love La Boule. I think Meg got her start with La Boule with handbags. I think that is kind of where the store began, with beautiful leather handbags, and that is still mostly what the store consists of, I guess you could say. Mostly beautiful leather bags, many different designs, styles. There is something for everyone in there. But they also have fabulous dresses, really nice quality clothing, and jewelry. So I highly recommend, if you're in the Cotswolds, you have to go. There is something for every woman in your life of any age, and so I just have to show you what I got. I will have B-roll of the accessories, but so as we went in, Tom and I asked if we could do a photo shoot in store of some of the new spring collection items, and Meg said yes, and she has shared some of those photos on her story. We did a whole collaboration post, me and Tom. We make a good team, I think. Tom is my photographer. I guess you could say I'm the model, and we have so much fun with it, and we love supporting different businesses that we believe in and that we love, and La Boule is one of them. So as we walked in, they had some new jewelry arrive, and I made a purchase. I did want to get the bracelet that matched with this, but I had to stop myself. I didn't want to go too crazy, although I could have. But there is this beautiful gold necklace with a beautiful pendant. It is definitely inspired by the Van Cleef necklaces, and I got this kind of like mother of pearl, like pearlescent one, but she also had black as well. I'm more, I don't know, I like more feminine, delicate pieces, although the black was really cool too. But I got this one. Again, I love gold jewelry. I think I just tend to have more of pieces that are gold than silver. And this is just so beautiful. It's dainty but perfect. The kind of thing that you can wear all the time. It'll go with everything, because again, it's not like a color, it's just the pearlescent kind of color. So I absolutely love this. Beautiful quality, and yeah, it was such a nice thing to walk into because I didn't realize that she had new jewelry that she was putting out that day, so it worked out so well. So I love that. I did try on the matching bracelet. Like I said, I didn't get it, but if we go back, I think I definitely will. And there's also a dress there right now that I'm like kind of really wanting, and I don't know if I can stop myself, so we'll see. But absolutely love this necklace. I have to double check pricing. I believe it was $14.95. I will try and put it on the screen if I can remember. I think it was around that price though, so really great price for a beautiful piece. And next up, I bought a leather bag. So I have one other bag from La Boule. It's back in the US though, so I haven't been able to wear it, but it is a beautiful cream and tan bag. It's a crossbody, it's on the smaller side, and I really love it, but I wanted a black bag because I have a little black shoulder bag, but it's quite small, and it's just a shoulder bag. It's not like a crossbody. I personally love crossbody bags, especially for days where I'm going to be out most of the day. If I'm just going to be out for dinner or something quick and simple, I'm fine with just kind of any handbag really. But if I'm going to be out all day, especially like shopping, I need a crossbody bag because I don't want to have to carry anything besides like shopping bags. So this is the new Eden Twist Lock bag. I believe that's the name. This is so stunning. This comes in many different colors. I was very tempted by like this nude beige color that was in store. They also have tan, navy. You can purchase online from La Boule as well. I think mostly they're handbags, but definitely I'll leave the link below. But this is one of their new bags. It is so beautiful. I love gold hardware on bags. Again, most of the time I'm a gold girl. So you just twist it, and it's a perfect size as well, because I think no matter what phone you have, I mean, I have an older phone, but you can definitely fit your phone in here, your wallet, makeup, a couple other small things. There's like a little leather pocket on the inside as well. I just absolutely love it. Again, I was so tempted by the other colors because they're beautiful, and I don't know, I could have this bag in all the colors, honestly. But yes, so it is a crossbody. It's adjustable as well. If you want to wear it higher up on your hip or lower, you can. I love it. Again, I just think it is the perfect size. I am so happy with it. I plan to wear it out very soon. And again, for real leather bags, I think the prices are really amazing at La Boule. This was $39.95. And it is, again, part of their new collection. It's brand new. So I highly recommend the Eden Twist Lock bag. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. I love the smell of leather as well. I just love it. So yeah, I cannot wait to wear this bag. The next couple items are dresses. So every time I go into La Boule, I love the dresses that Meg has out. First of all, she's so amazing at styling these pieces. Like I said, there's a new dress that she has brought to store recently, just as we left that same day actually. It's blue with flowers, and I desperately want it. And so I may have to go back and get it, but she styles everything so beautifully. She has a great eye for that. And when I saw this dress on her Instagram story, I was like, I think when we go, I need to at least try it on. And I love this dress, so I'm going to show it to you. I will have B-roll of me wearing the dress so you can see what it looks like on. But this is the dress. It's going to be really hard to show, so I will film B-roll. But basically, it is a beautiful dress. I don't know if it would be considered midi or maxi, but it is a longer dress. It's got a beautiful collar. I always love a collar on dresses or tops. I just think it makes it look a bit more, I don't know the word, but very classy, which I really like. And the print on this dress is so gorgeous. I love the colors because, again, we're heading into spring, but here in the UK it's still quite chilly. So I love that the overall color of the dress is black, but you've got beautiful pops of coral, beige, white, and purple in there. I just love that so much. And again, it's not anything super loud, like the print is all over the dress, but I wouldn't say it's a loud print. It's really beautiful. It's also kind of got like a ruched part on the wrist area, so the sleeves are quite fitted, which is really nice. And also the main design detail, I would say, of this dress, because otherwise it is more on the classic, kind of simple side design-wise. I think that what makes it is this beautiful little tie that goes across. It almost gives the illusion of like a wrap dress, but it only wraps just up here where the tie is. So you don't have like too much of a slit in the dress. So it is really, really nice. Very, very flattering as well. I just am obsessed with this dress. Again, gorgeous material, super soft and comfortable and stretchy. So I would say for me, this was true to size. I got a size 10 in the UK, and I love it. Again, I have plans to wear this and the next dress very, very soon. All right, the next and final item from La Boule is another dress, but this one you may not be able to get in store because it was on sale. Oh, I forgot to mention the price. So the black dress, this one was new in. I can't, let me see, I think, oh yeah, so this was $34.95. That is, I think, typically the price that most of the dresses at La Boule are. They might be around that price, but that is, I think, usually the price of the dresses. And this one was on sale. So this one was also originally $34.95, but it was on sale for $15. And I was so excited because I know, again, maybe the colors are like slightly on the bolder side for me, but I've been having so much fun with fashion lately and just kind of getting a bit more experimental and having fun with it. So I am obsessed with this dress. So again, slightly more, I guess you could say edgy, but still very girly too. I love this. So once again, I feel like the dresses at La Boule are always very classic in their overall design, but the patterns can be really, really fun. And they've got subtle little details to the dresses that I really personally love. Like for example, the sleeves on this dress are sheer, but they still have the gorgeous pattern on them. But I really love a sheer kind of flowy sleeve like this, and then it tightens at the bottom. I really love that. And then also another little design detail of this dress is right under the bust you have this really pretty like ruffle that again I think is quite flattering, and it just adds something nice to an otherwise, again, kind of on the simpler side for design. It adds something a little fun. And again, of course, the pattern, can we talk about like this print? This is amazing. This kind of red and pink print is so beautiful. Again, both of these I think are perfect for, I would say, fall, winter, and early spring, so I still have time to wear these. And I just love a dress, and again, it is on the longer side. It's midi to maxi length. I got it in my size 10, true to size, and I'm in love with it, and it was on sale. I knew I was going to get the black dress, and I was debating, but then I was like, it's on sale, I kind of think I should go for it. So Tom ended up buying me this dress and the necklace, and I bought the bag and the black dress for myself. And the last part of my little haul is something that we got at the airport. So, like I said, when we were in Gibraltar, I did not buy anything, partly because I had no room in my suitcase whatsoever. I think next time we're going to do things a little differently with packing. But we made it work. But yeah, I just wasn't too tempted by anything I saw in Gibraltar. I don't really go there to shop anyway. I don't think the clothing shops are necessarily geared toward people my age. So Tom actually has better success shopping in Gibraltar than I do, but that's kind of good. I like that I can go there and focus on other things, but it is still fun to look in the stores. And again, everything in Gibraltar, I mean, at least I think it's definitely more affordable than it could be here. Like even Mango, there is a store, I think it was called like Emporium or something, and they've got different brands. And I love Mango, but it's a lot more affordable in Gibraltar. So it was very tempting, but nothing quite worked out for me until we got to the airport. So I thought I would read this out in case you didn't know this about Gibraltar. So Gibraltar enjoys a special status. It's a duty-free British territory. This means that any purchase here is cheaper than in any other country where taxes are imposed upon the import and export and licensing of a product. So lots of things in Gibraltar are cheaper, and of course, as we know, in airports, things are also duty-free. And so at the Gibraltar airport, we came across something that I've had my eye on for a little while. So in January this year, Tom surprised me with, like, we were at the mall, and he surprised me with this arm and hand massage with Jo Malone. And it was just like this complimentary little thing, and it was such a sweet surprise, and I got to smell some of their gorgeous perfumes. And Jo Malone perfumes are quite pricey. I think of all the perfumes I have, not that I have that many, but I've got a couple designer perfumes like Valentino and Marc Jacobs. Jo Malone perfumes are definitely on the pricier side. And so when I got my hand and arm massage, I really loved the scent Sweet Pea and English Pear. And it's actually, I just learned that it is one of their I think it's their newest fragrance. And I love Sweet Pea. I've always loved the smell of sweet peas. And so I happened to, well, we knew that we wanted to go, and of course at the airports, like every airport, there's like a perfume shop, of course. And so it's always fun for us to do that. And I happened to make a purchase. Tom and I actually split the cost because right now I am not working. And I was like, if I were working, I would go for it. Because it was a great price. So originally this Jo Malone perfume would have been, I think, 118 pounds or 119, something like that, 118-ish pounds. And I found it at the airport for 94 pounds, which is a pretty good saving, I think. And both of us were talking about it. We went in and smelled it. Tom actually smelled a couple as well. They're all unisex, but there are a couple that are more, I guess, geared toward men, or they're slightly more masculine, that Tom had an interest in as well. So we're gonna think on that for him. But he wanted to treat me as well, and so we were thinking about it. We went back to sit down somewhere and we talked about it, and we were like, if I pay half and you pay half, would you want to do it? And so we did. And I got the English Pear and Sweet Pea perfume from Jo Malone for 94 pounds at the Gibraltar airport. So, first of all, I love shopping for perfume, but I think this was the most elegant experience, and you wouldn't think at an airport that it would be, but I think Jo Malone has really high standards for their products and for how they sell their products and how they package them. So, I filmed an unboxing for my Instagram. That'll probably be up by the time you see this, so check that out on the Elegant Edit. There were bows on this and on the bag. It was really beautifully wrapped. The woman, we went in with so much confidence when we bought it because I had already smelled it before. I knew I loved it. Smelled it again. I was like, yep, that's the one I want. And she was really nice about it, but we didn't feel any pressure, and we walked in with confidence and we're like, we want that one. And so this is the 100 milliliter one as well, because they had different sizes, of course, but for 94 pounds, we thought it was definitely worth going for the full size. And it takes me a long time to get through perfume because I don't wear it every day, especially not my nicer ones, although maybe I should. But this one I definitely want to try and use a bit sparingly. So this is the perfume. I also have to say I love how classic and simple their bottles are, because I love a fun perfume bottle, don't get me wrong. Like, if you look at the difference between this one and like my Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs or my Valentino Born in Roma perfume, quite like fun bottles, but I love that the Jo Malone bottles, they all look the same and they are so classic looking, but this one kind of has this little diamondy like effect on it that other bottles don't. This is stunning. The scent is beautiful. I sprayed it for my for my unboxing video for Instagram yesterday, and the room still, every time I walk in, it still smells like this scent. Oh my goodness. It is definitely quite florally, so if you're not into that, then this may not be the one for you, but there are quite a few different fragrances from Jo Malone. I highly recommend you smell them all. But yeah, English Pear and Sweet Pea was my favorite, and it's their newest fragrance as well, which I didn't know until we bought it. But I just love this scent so much. I haven't worn it out for a full day or anything yet. I don't know how long it'll last on me. Every time I wear perfume, I feel like after spraying it, I no longer smell it on myself. But I know there are different hacks you can do to like make your perfume last longer, so maybe I'll test it on its own first and then see if I need to do anything else. But I love it anyway. Like, I think this is definitely like a favorite perfume that I own now. And again, it's probably definitely the most expensive, or it's worth the most overall. So I want to take care of it. It's like my little baby. But again, like, I also am saving the packaging, the box and the bag, because it is so gorgeous. This cream and black combination, it's kind of giving Chanel. It is just beautiful. So yeah, I love it so much. So I couldn't be happier with that purchase for the price that we paid. It was amazing. And I am so excited. But now I told Tom that next time I definitely want to focus on him and see what kind of cologne he wants, because we kind of have matching like fragrances. So when we got married in July of 2022, it was a big trip we went on with my family. We were in Spain and then Gibraltar to get married, and then we went to Lanzarote, and then we went on our honeymoon to Lake Como and Milan in Italy. And I can't remember, I think we got this in Lanzarote. So Tom and I both were interested in the Valentino perfumes. I think his is the, there's a bit of dust on it. Goodness, maybe I need to use this one. But he got the coral men's one. I can't remember the name of it, but it's kind of got like a coral logo or something on it. And then I got the Born in Roma. This one is really good too, but we both bought these in Lanzarote because, again, it was a great price. This is the 50 milliliter one though, just because that was what I was able to get. The 100 one was quite a bit more, I believe. But where was I going with this story? I remember. So we both ended up buying a Valentino perfume that day in Lanzarote, and so we kind of have a matching fragrance for Valentino. And then, I don't know, it's kind of fun to do that, and so I'm hoping that Tom can get a Jo Malone fragrance at some point soon, and we could always split the cost again and go half and half. But yeah, I couldn't be happier with that. I think it's an amazing brand, and also from what I remember learning a bit about Jo Malone, and I believe that she creates these fragrances based on experiences and places that she's been to. So each fragrance, I think, has a scent that takes her back to like an experience or a place she traveled to. And I have to read more about this one because I'd love to learn about like why this scent was created, especially as it's new. I wonder if it was a recent trip she went on or a new experience that she had. But yeah, there's always a story behind all of these as well, which I think is amazing. But it's definitely a brand that it's a bit more money, but if you can get it at an airport or find some kind of offer, it's definitely more affordable for a perfume, and just lovely packaging. I love that buying a perfume really is an experience most of the time, especially if it's a nicer perfume and you go into like a department store or something. But even at the airport in Gibraltar, the woman took really good care of me, and it was really, really great. So really quickly, I just wanted to also have a quick chat with you today about health updates, I guess, and like lifestyle changes that I've been making recently. So as I talk about it all the time, I've been trying to heal my skin naturally, and I have been just trying to make a lot of lifestyle changes this year with my health. I'm not going to go into detail right now, but I truly believe that I have been struggling with a bit of a hormonal imbalance as well as gut health issues. Your gut is, I feel like it is like the center of everything in your body. And not enough people focus on gut health. I think we all struggle with many different things relating to health, and we don't realize it's connected to our gut. Now, I want to preface this by saying I am no doctor. Like, please research this, talk to your own doctor. I honestly haven't even talked to a doctor about these things myself, so, which is probably not good. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but please do your research and know that we should be taking our health seriously. So what led to this change for me, again, I don't want to go into a ton of detail, but over the past couple years I was struggling a little bit, and I also noticed some changes in my body, things that just didn't feel quite right, and again, nothing major that I've at least noticed, but just a couple things that I was like, maybe something's not quite right. And so yeah, I've been actively trying to fix those things, mostly recently, but I've noticed changes very, very quickly. So when it comes to your gut, as I said, that affects so many different things in the body, including hormones. So the issues that I've been struggling with, I think they all kind of like coincide. It all makes sense when you read about how they're connected. So not only have I been trying to eat better, which I do feel like I've been doing a good job of that in recent years. I think when I lived in the US all the time, like every, 12 months out of the year, when I was living there before I met Tom in person, I definitely wasn't eating the most, like my diet wasn't amazing. I think we could have a whole discussion on food in the US and food quality in the US, but I'm not going to get into that today. But since coming to the UK and having such amazing food here, amazing quality food here, delicious food, I have been probably eating a bit more, but also eating lots of like healthier foods as well and trying different things. My husband is the kind of person who will eat anything, and he's not afraid to try new things. I used to be, I was very picky, but I'm not as picky anymore, which I'm really proud to say that. So I've definitely been eating better over the past few years, which you would think would help with some of these issues that I've been struggling with. However, I am a sugar lover. I have a huge sweet tooth, and so sugar has always been really difficult for me because it is addicting. Like, I think people sometimes forget that, but I got to a point where I felt like I needed something sweet after every single meal. And that is not true. You do not need that. I am not on any certain kind of diet, by the way. I just try to pay attention to what I'm eating. I am mostly very, very healthy, but I also don't limit myself. If I want something, I'm not gonna like starve myself or, you know what I mean, or work for it. I allow myself to indulge once in a while, but I think the main thing in life anyway is about balance with everything, including food. You cannot limit yourself too much because I think all that's gonna do is backfire on you, and you're gonna end up like, if you eat only super, super healthy for like a week, by the end of that week, I think you might crash. So again, this is a very sensitive topic for some people, so if this isn't your thing, you can skip ahead. But I have just been on a journey with it and eating a bit better. There are certain foods that I've been trying to eat for my gut as well, including kefir yogurt, which is like fermented yogurt, I guess you could say. That is really good for your gut, so I have been having that very often. And yeah, overall just trying to eat better. I think Tom and we really do enjoy eating out, which isn't always a bad thing. But I think for the most part, we do make meals at home and we make them together, and we do try to buy, healthier things. We always have some kind of protein with our dinners, especially. I think I tend to struggle with breakfast and lunch a bit more, because with breakfast it's a lot of bread, but I have found that sourdough, I think some people already know this, but sourdough is supposed to be the best bread you could eat. It's not always cheap though, unfortunately, so we don't always buy sourdough bread, but when we do, I definitely feel like I could understand why it's the healthiest. And also if you can make your own bread, which I want to do, that's amazing as well. And also I want to talk about like vitamins and supplements for a second, because I recently went into a Holland & Barrett store in the UK. I'd never been in until recently. I didn't really know what it was, but it's kind of like a health store. They've got vitamins and they've got healthy foods and drinks. They've got healthy hair products, skincare, all of that. And I just kind of trust that kind of place a bit more than other places, because who knows, maybe I should look more into these products just to be sure they are fully like safe and everything, but I do trust this kind of place over just any old store. So I have been taking some vitamins, because something that I kind of stopped doing once I came to the UK was taking multivitamins. I used to take them all the time at home, then I kind of stopped for a while, and I realized that I really need to be taking vitamins again. And I know some people like to say multivitamins don't do anything and you're wasting your money, but to be honest, I have been taking my multivitamin again for a month, and I have actually noticed a major difference in my body. I also feel like I was struggling with high cortisol. Is that the word, cortisol? My face was quite puffy, and I didn't know why. I felt like I also gained a bit of weight over the past couple years, and so that could have just been like happy relationship weight. They say when you get into a relationship, you start eating really well, and like you just kind of feel comfortable with your partner. I think I just felt a little too comfortable, and so I think I might have gained a few pounds, nothing major, but I really noticed a difference with kind of my puffiness and also just how I feel every day from taking a multivitamin. This is the Together Health Women's Whole Food Multivitamin, and this comes with 30 in a pack. So yeah, I've been taking it for a month now, and I really, really like them so far. I actually ended up getting Tom the men's one because he hasn't been taking a multivitamin either. And I just want to get my body in like the best shape that it can be in. Again, something a bit more personal I won't get into, but yeah, my body's been going through some changes, and so I want to kind of nurture it and make sure that I'm supporting it in the best way possible. And so for me, I just feel better taking a multivitamin. Even if it doesn't do anything, I feel better, and I feel like I've noticed the difference. And this has a lot of things that women need in it, especially with the things I've been struggling with. I also think I've been struggling with some deficiencies, and so this has been a major help for me. It's quite affordable, and I just really like it. So yeah, I'm super happy with these, so I'm going to continue taking them and see how it goes. Another thing that I've been taking is this. So I don't technically know if this is a probiotic or a prebiotic, but I felt like I needed some support because while, you know, even the bottle here says food supplements must not be used as a substitute for a varied and balanced diet. We all know that, right? What we eat is important. What we put in our bodies is important, and we should respect our bodies. And again, this should not replace food, I know that, but sometimes it can be challenging to get all the food in for the day that you need that keeps you healthy and strong. And so if I needed a bit of support, which I think I did, I decided to buy this. This is for gut health. It is live-friendly bacteria. It has four live strains proven to reach the gut alive. Again, it is a supplement, and I have been taking this. I think I've only been taking this for 3 days. I wanted to wait till after we traveled just because I wasn't sure how it would affect me. Overall, from what I have read, please don't take my word for this, but from what I have read, for most people, taking this is not an issue. I think if you're pregnant, like I think it said, let me see. So you cannot take it with a hot drink. You need it with something that's not hot, ideally. But I can't remember. If you're pregnant and you might have other medical issues, you may want to talk to your doctor first. Obviously, I think we all know that. But for most people, I think most people probably need something to support their gut if you're not eating maybe as well as you could. So this is what I'm doing, and I've only been taking it for 3 days. I kind of feel like I've noticed a small difference, and again, maybe it's in my head, I don't know. But if it makes me feel better to be taking it, then for me that's great. So I have been taking these two things to help my gut. Also, I've read about leaky gut as well, and so there are lots of gut issues, and a lot of foods that you eat, particularly like sugar, can damage the gut lining, making it very weak. And so you want to strengthen the gut lining, make it strong again. And I think that, again, when we focus on our internal health, it shows on the outside, and you just feel, I think, 10 times better. It may not happen overnight. Like, I am so excited to see these changes happening in me, but I don't know. I think, like, I'm just really excited about it. And as some of you may know, I've been struggling with a lot of acne, mostly because I used a liquid exfoliant and damaged my skin barrier, but it is healing amazingly well because of a niacinamide serum that I've been using. But also acne stems from the gut. There are so many different things that the gut can affect, and so yeah, I never knew these things. I wish someone had taught me these things, and that's why, like, I have been really passionate about this lately, that women's health, like, I don't know what it is. I think after learning so much about my own body and how it works, I've realized that women are not taught enough about our bodies. We're not taught enough about how it works, why certain things happen, how to support our bodies during times of like deficiencies, or I don't know, hormonal birth control, different things. Like, I just feel like women are not taught enough about our bodies. Our bodies are very complex. They are different to men's bodies. Our bodies are pretty amazing with how much they go through just in a day. I have also been cycle syncing, tracking my cycle a bit better, which I've always been pretty on top of that, to be honest. But I've been using the Flow app, which I'm not sure if many people know about this. I feel like it's a very popular app, but I have the Flow app, and it can help you do many things. It can track your menstrual cycle. It tells you which phase of your cycle you're in. It can tell you everything. You log your symptoms that day, like how are you feeling today, your mood, your symptoms, other things about the body and intimacy. There is a lot on here, a lot of advice on here. If you're trying to get pregnant, this is a great app as well. There are so many things that I have been learning about my body that I just wish were taught to women from a younger age, because maybe women, you know, wouldn't be struggling with so many of the things that we do, had we figured all of this out sooner. I get that, like, women's health, I think, has been quite a taboo subject. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. It should be talked about. We should freely talk about these things, talk about it with friends and family, talk about it with our partners. You know, I just feel like women's health has been like this taboo topic. Our bodies have been a taboo topic. It shouldn't be. We need to talk about these things with people because we probably could have gotten the solution to these things much sooner in life, you know? But also, I think science and technology, everything's developing. We're figuring things out that we didn't know years ago, and that's amazing. But there's still so much to learn, and we still have a long way to go. But I just want to say I've been really passionate about this topic lately because I think when we understand our bodies better, when we understand why things are happening and how they're happening, we can better, how do I word it? We can better live our lives. We can be more comfortable. We can be happier. We can be healthier, and that's the main thing. So I know I've been rambling about this, but I just had to talk about it because I've been very, very passionate about my health lately. Again, nothing bad happened. There was no like scare or anything, but just little things that I wasn't feeling as energetic. I wasn't feeling as happy. And it's little things like this that I think are making a difference for me in my life. So while food is a topic that, you know, and it's a subject that I'm still working on because it's not always easy to eat healthier, Tom and I do a really good job of having balanced meals, and we don't limit ourselves or, you know, stop ourselves if we want to eat something that we enjoy. We definitely enjoy food. Tom and I are very passionate about food. We love eating out, like I said, and so we definitely feel like food should be a big enjoyment in life. You should have experiences that relate to food, and you should be able to enjoy it. So a lot happening in my life in, you know, really good ways. I've been learning so much, and if there's anything you get from me talking about this, it's that you'll never regret learning these things about your body. You'll be very, very grateful, I think, because it helps you understand your body more, and through that you are going to feel so much more confident. Because I know for me, I have been feeling much more confident because I understand how my body works, and everyone should, not just women, men too, but I think women, because our bodies, like I said, go through so much on a daily basis. It requires a lot of attention and a lot of maintenance, but it's worth it. So I just wanted to put that out there, that I have been on a journey with my health, and like I said, nothing bad happened for my health. There was no scare or anything. It's just me wanting to take this into my own hands. Obviously, I still do want to talk to a doctor about little things, but overall, I've been noticing really good improvements, and yeah, I just feel, I think, generally happier, and I'm learning. I am learning, and it's really good. So I just wanted to put that out there, that if you feel like you are, I don't know, struggling with something, don't keep quiet about it. Anything, even if it's mental health, don't keep quiet about it. Please talk to someone, because there is a solution out there, and there are ways to feel good again. So I just wanted to put that out there. I've been very passionate and excited about this journey that I'm going on, and good things are coming. So I will catch up with you soon. Not sure what will be included in this vlog because it's probably already long, because your girl likes to talk, but we will see. Hello everyone. So I just wanted to kind of finish off this video here because I left it for quite a few days, and I didn't mean to do that, but it just kind of happened that way, that I didn't film anything for a while. So I just want to finish off the video here, and I also want to say I kind of watched back some of the clips that I filmed about, you know, me talking about my health and everything, and I just want to say, take what I said with a grain of salt. Like I said, I'm still learning myself. And you know, I do plan to speak to a doctor about all these things, but I just want to put that out there, that like, I'm doing these things for myself. I just wanted to, you know, clarify it just so that you watch that and you don't take everything I say as like, this is what I need to do too. So I have more, you know, I want to have more conversations about women's health, and all of that with you in the future as well. So I will be talking more about wellness in upcoming videos. If that's not your thing, that's okay. You can skip ahead. But I just wanted to say that I'm still learning, and it's a journey. So I did want to finish off this video here by saying thank you so much for sticking around and watching my videos. March 3rd, when I filmed what you just saw, that was my 1-year anniversary of YouTube. That was when I posted my first video, March 3rd, 2023. And so I just want to say thank you for sticking around all this time. If you're new here, thank you for checking out my videos, giving me a chance, and I hope you stick around because I have lots more fashion, beauty, wellness, travel content, all of that coming up for you. More sit-down videos, as I've mentioned, and I'm really, really excited about what's to come. I always said that, like, when I bought this camera, I thought to myself, well, you know, if I don't stick with YouTube, it's fine. I'll use it for photography and maybe for other things like making reels and stuff for Instagram or TikTok, but I've stuck with it for over a year now, and I think that says something. And I don't know, I've been having so much fun with creating content on YouTube, and I always say that even if this doesn't go anywhere, because that's not why I started in the first place, if this doesn't go anywhere and pretty much just my family and friends are watching, that's great to me because I've been spending a lot of time in the UK. There's a lot that I want my family and friends from back home to see. And I don't know, just I feel like I'm enjoying it anyway, so no matter what happens, I'm having fun with it. And even if I stopped YouTube tomorrow, which I don't plan on doing, I would love, like, this camera has been phenomenal for photography. If you don't know, my husband is a photographer, and I've learned a lot from him over the past few years, but I never thought I would get as into it, but owning this camera has made me fall in love with it a bit more. If you follow my personal Instagram, which is Amanda Patchy, I will leave it on the screen, then you might have noticed that I have been posting probably nicer quality photos, I guess you could say, and I've been really, really enjoying that. It's been really, really fun for me because my phone is an older phone and it just isn't as good. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited about what's to come with content. And so anyway, that's my long-winded way of saying thank you so much for sticking around or just starting out with my videos. I'm really, really grateful for the support and the love that I'm receiving, and yeah, just expect more from me in the future. So thank you for watching this vlog, and I will see you in the next one.